On this bonus episode of Pop Culture Icons, let's do things a little differently. So a while ago, I got together some younger family members who grew up with the one that's absorbent, yellow, he is porous, and lives in a pineapple under the sea.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Yep, SpongeBob SquarePants. So, while I will ask a question occasionally, on this episode, I pretty much just let him go for it. If you also grew up with SpongeBob, then you'll probably be able to relate to what they say. And this episode is by request.
Pop Culture Icons.
We're taking you back.
Pop Culture Icons.
Chapter 3. Oi, the SpongeBob SquarePants. In this ongoing series called Pop Culture Icons, we like to explore various nouns in popular culture that are beloved and have impacted many people throughout the years. And I think SpongeBob qualifies. And it's not just the 90s and Y2K kids, but a completely new generation too. And that's not to mention the adults who were already adults when SpongeBob was born. So as I said before, I did kind of ask them a question here and there, but for the most part, I just let them go. Let's just have some fun. All right, let's talk SpongeBob SquarePants. Then I've got my daughters and my brother. All right, how old do you think you were when you first remember SpongeBob? Little bro?
Yeah, I really can't. I don't know when it started. It was before I went to school though, like before kindergarten.
All right. Firstborn.
I don't know. I'm sure I was watching it like since it's come out, but can't really pinpoint an exact age where I physically remember actually watching one episode.
I'm pretty sure we started watching at the same time.
But when was that?
We were kids. I don't know.
Right, we were kids. That's, I don't know, young?
The first season.
I don't know, 2001?
I can tell you when.
We'll answer it then.
All right, so SpongeBob premiered in 1999, so it was around then. So you were what, like one or?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I know, but I can't remember any episodes from 99. I don't remember when I could actually start remember the.
All right, and number 2.
I don't know. I was bored into it.
And number 3.
It was in 2004.
Wasn't that the year you were born?
Yeah.
So you can remember that?
No. I don't remember when.
Okay, so how old are you now, and do you still watch it?
I'm 25.
Yeah, I'm 20. What am I, 22? And I definitely still watch it. It's a nice, feel-good show to laugh at.
21, but yeah, we still watch it pretty often.
16 and still watch it.
Yeah, but not the new stuff.
Yeah, we don't watch the new stuff.
Season 1 through 3.
No, season 1 through 5.
No,
it's like season 1 through. How many seasons are there?
Like 12.
15.
I think I stopped watching at season 7 or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when we stopped. But we only watch now repeats.
Season 1 through 4, I guess.
We watch 5 too.
Well, I don't.
That's the one with Squidward's face. You know?
It's handsome.
Yeah, that's in season 5. We watched that one.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna tell you when I stopped watching that.
All right, looks like there are 12 seasons at this moment.
12 seasons?
That's right. No, we all stopped at 7. That's when we stopped and did not watch any new ones after. The ones we rewatch is season 1 through 5. That's the ones we watched.
So I'm kind of curious though, did your parents, did they watch it with you? And did they like it or what?
I know for me, I was raised with older parents, so I was just by myself. That was my thing. My parents weren't even interested in it or anything. They were just like, okay, yellow dude that's a sponge seems interesting. That's about the only interest they took to it.
Yeah, mom, I think watched it with us, and she thought it was funny too. But she's not gonna sit down with us, and that's not gonna be something she would pick to watch for herself. But like if we're watching it, she would watch it with us. I think she's fine with it. I don't know about you, Dad.
What?
I'm sure you were fine with it, but like you and I don't think you watched it with us.
What?
Did you? I don't remember.
No.
Sorry, I don't remember.
I am offended.
You don't watch most things.
Yeah.
You don't watch most of our things with us.
Mom had more.
I don't. You're ruining my adulthood. Look, I only don't like movies with too much singing in it anymore.
SpongeBob isn't a musical.
You see how they tag team me? Look, I know SpongeBob's not a musical. I'm just saying.
No.
I know all the SpongeBob episodes.
The only episode you know is the one where Mr. Krabs was. They thought Mr. Krabs was a robot, and they were asking. That's the only one.
Yeah, that one was funny. But I know way more than that though.
Oh, the only one he knows is when SpongeBob had bad breath. That's the one that he knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bad breath one was really funny too. But how can all three of you traitors sit there and delete my moments from your memory like that?
Okay, fine.
I was wrong for that.
Sorry.
Oh, but you remember your mom though.
Yeah, she did. She watched it in the background.
Uh-huh.
Still does.
No, Mom's favorite episode is the Doodle Bob one.
Yeah, the dude. Yeah, Frankendoodle. SpongeBob draws. Okay, a pencil falls down into Bikini Bottom. Well, not Bikini Bottom, wherever they live, right? And anything that they draw turns like is live, and so SpongeBob draws himself. Who drew him? He drew himself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So what was it about SpongeBob that you liked?
It was entertaining. Just the yellow was different. Like there was no yellow characters, so that stood out for one. I know I like that, and just the way he sounded was just different. You hadn't heard anything. Yeah, his voice was just
That
catchy. Yep.
you can watch it the first time as a kid and it'd be funny, and you watch it as a second time and a second time like older, and it's funny, but there's more that's funny because you understand more.
Right.
So it's just
There's a lot of hidden things in the that you don't pay attention to as a child, and then watching them again as you're adult, you're like, oh snap! No, they did not just do that.
Like what?
Yeah, don't drop the soap. And that episode, he was trying to get Gary to take a bath, told him not to drop the soap.
Oh, the one where he was like flipping through the TV shows, and then there's one with like the what was it? It was the scene. I don't know. It was something, and it was like this, and then Gary came in the room, and he's like, Gary, and then he changes the channel.
Right. There's more.
Yeah, there is more.
Yeah,
But I
I'm
can't
trying to
think of
think.
what was that episode called? The Temple of the one where he's running all these errands for Mr. Krabs for Mrs. Puff, and at the end, at the end of the episode, you remember?
Oh, when he curses
That yeah, when he curses out Mr. Krabs. I don't know if that
The
counts or
dolphin?
not. No, oh yeah, that one too. That was really funny. But
one
no,
with
I'm
the
talking about something.
How did he find out about cursing? Was it something that he read
It was
or
a
saw?
dumpster. It was a dumpster.
Oh,
Yeah, Squidward is and then dolphin noises.
Yeah.
And Patrick was like, yeah, that's one of those sentence enhancers.
Almost as funny as the bad breath episode with the chocolate peanut onion thingy.
Yeah. How do you remember what was in it?
Chocolate was not in it.
Yeah.
The chocolate wasn't in it. It was peanut butter though, right?
It was peanut.
butter.
Yeah,
Peanut onion. Yeah.
ketchup.
All right, let's talk favorite characters. Like, to me, my favorites are the random, like the background fish, the random fish. I think they are the funny. They are hilarious.
Okay. The background fish, they they are so funny. They're not like necessarily characters, but they're recurring and they're so funny. And they
what are
add
they like?
to the show.
Nematodes? Is that nematodes?
Oh yeah, the nematodes episode. That was the first episode though. But I'm talking about
that's
the
anchovies. The anchovies were in the first.
yeah, that was the anchovies, not the
that's
nematodes. The nematodes episode was when they ate up his house. But
Okay. Okay, yeah. I don't know what the background character
the
is.
Australian shark. That's my favorite.
The one where the squirrel
What
joke
smells rotten?
Yeah.
Yeah. him.
Yeah. It puts people to sleep.
I like Old Man Jenkins.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh my God.
He's just like always in the wrong place at the wrong time with the cane moving slow and get hit by something.
Yeah. He got his butt eaten.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's one of the good episodes too.
Oh,
Is that Mandalorian episode?
That was him.
That
The
was
Alaskan
him.
bullworm.
Yeah.
Yep.
sometimes, the Mermaid Man, Barnacle Boy episodes have some iconic lines in it.
Oh yeah. oh yeah. Man Ray is another one of my favorites.
Man Ray too, yeah.
I like Patrick, man. Patrick is just,
Yeah.
he's so smart but dumb at the same time. Like no common sense, but like some of the things you wouldn't expect him to think of, he's there, and then he'll turn dumb after a second. After that.
Oh yeah. Plankton is arguably one of the funniest characters. Arguably, he's so funny. That one episode, that the fish that says my leg, I think that's the one with the the one with the pants, and he's like a dirty green.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's the one who says that. But Plankton, he says like someone should put you in a box floating down the river, Grandma. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, Hallie, you mentioned iconic Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy lines. So like what?
I don't know. I have to watch the episode again.
She really just said that just because it felt like something she should say.
Well, I'm actually looking through the episodes right now. I'm remembering.
I'm going.
Hey, I know some iconic lines. Like, did you finish those errands? 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 Did you finish those errands?
Okay, I think we get the point. What Toba, do you remember what that one was called?
Squid's Day Off.
Okay.
Because Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy episodes, like, they don't really say.
Which one was it?
Which one are you looking for?
The main one. I thought it was the first one they appeared.
Oh, the first one they appeared in with the pickles? I'm sorry. I mean, like.
No, that was the one with Man Ray. The first, when they first appeared, it was.
Mermaid Man sleeps with his eyes open.
Yeah.
To stay alert.
Yeah.
Oh, Hallie, I know one line. To the invisible Bumblebee.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's the only one I can think of off my head.
The only thing I can think of is Wumbo, and that's what Patrick said about Mermaid Man's belt. Like, that's not even Mermaid Man's line. That's Patrick's line about the belt.
Come on, Hallie.
We're watching an episode as you were talking.
Which episode?
The first Mermaid Man Barnacle Boy episode.
Oh.
Just there's stuff in there that tickles me, but not like an actual line.
Just evil.
Yeah.
It's really
evil.
All right, who's your favorite though?
I mean, it's all of them. I don't know. I like. Okay, see, as a kid, I didn't like Squidward because Squidward's a jerk. But now as an adult, Squidward's still a jerk. But like now, you get it more. Like he's
real.
His whole not wanting to work and just wanting to chill all day, and SpongeBob and Patrick are so annoying and they bug him, and all he wants to do is relax. And I'm like, I get that. I really do. I feel that. He's still a jerk, but I like him. So I guess, I mean, he's not my favorite, but I like him. I like all of them.
It's funny.
Mr. Krabs is genius. Everybody's boss. Is just so money hungry. When you think about just daily life, it's like, oh, I'm a cheapskate. Let's find out a way to get the most out of the least amount of. It's crazy. When you put it into actual life. Go ahead. What are you saying?
He sold SpongeBob for how much money?
62 cents.
Yeah. What's his wages for the week? What does he get paid?
I don't know. But remember, he got that $1,000,000, so he's a millionaire.
Sandy?
She's funny. I mean, like, episodes with her in it is fun.
Yeah, she's not my favorite. Like, she has some funny episodes, but I don't really tend to think of her too much.
Texas. That's the best one.
I think
I like
the
when
one.
she was sleeping or hibernating.
Oh, yeah.
And then the
got
one
buff.
singing the song, the Texas song where she misses
the
Texas.
yeah.
Yes, and her singing the song, and then at the end she goes really deep. She's like, I wanna go home. I wanna go home. It's never failed to make me laugh out loud.
There's so many characters. Mrs. Puff.
She's just trying to do her job with the worst driving student ever. She deserves a raise. And
Mrs. Puff isn't even her real name.
what?
Remember what happened to Mr. Puff?
Yeah, Mr. Puff died.
But remember,
Oh,
like,
because she.
I would have to change. What did she say?
Oh yeah. Change my name and move to a new place.
Yeah.
Under a new identity or whatever.
Yeah, and she said, no, not again.
Yeah. Okay, so Mrs. Puff has got a criminal record.
Yeah.
If that is her real name.
We talked about Squidward, right?
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Pearl, kinda.
Who is it?
Pearl.
Yeah, but there's
yeah.
not.
Adopted. Maybe.
What about Karen?
No. Oh, the computer.
Oh yeah. What did she say about Plankton? 99%
1% evil, 99% hot.
hot. Yes.
In a moment, let's talk more favorite episodes from SpongeBob SquarePants. All right, how about the episode? What's the one where he says, where SpongeBob says, "The dark deed you requested is done," or something like that?
That was the one where they thought they killed the health inspector.
Oh yeah.
To throw him in the freezer. He was like, because they wanted ice, the police officers.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
the body was in the freezer.
Yeah.
Wow, that seems really dark now that I think about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of dark humor.
It just sounds
Yeah.
great out of context.
Yeah.
But we all know he isn't
wasn't
really
dead.
dead.
They kept hitting him and he kept getting knocked out.
It's not that bad as you watch it, but out of context, oh, they thought they killed the health inspector. That sounds when they stuffed his body in the freezer and they buried it. And it's like it sounds terrible out of context.
And it's the same one with Nosferatu.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the one. It's it's still kind of scary. Like for some reason, it's still scary today.
Right.
And the one with the gorilla, oh man, that one's scary. It's not my favorite. It's just scary.
I like definitely the one with the box, like the imagination box.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, that was just too good. They had where they're just having fun in a box and Squidward comes over. He's like, "What are y'all doing?" And the box will go away and you hear like a car crash, like, "Ah!" Boom! And he'll come over and rip it open real quick. And he's like, they just sitting there.
Yeah.
And he's like, "What is it?" And SpongeBob is like, "Imagination."
That one's iconic.
Definitely. There's a lot of. I was going through the first season. There's so many that were really good. Like the bubble blowing, the bubble stand.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember how it starts. I just know it's like 25 cents to
So the
blow a
SpongeBob
bubble.
a bubble stand and
No, you blow the bubble
Yeah.
for 25 cents.
and then for lessons it's an extra 25 cents.
You got to do this super elaborate thing that I definitely tried to do in real life
Yep.
to blow a bubble, and
Didn't work.
I'm convinced myself that I'm like, yep, that bubble was definitely bigger. I mean, when I was a kid.
No, I don't remember. I don't remember that episode. I'm thinking of the leaf, Happy Leaf Lyrics today. I'm thinking of that one, and I'm thinking of the Pretty Patty. Remember Pretty Patty?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
The Pretty Patty episode. They made colorful Krabby Patties, and it was a hit, but they had weird side effects. Like one guy had a purple tongue. What color was his tongue? It was purple.
It turned his face purple.
Oh, okay. I can't remember if that scared me or not. Some in that episode kind of scared me.
Pizza delivery, another classic. That's where this guy calls up. It's a burger spot, like the Krusty Krab is our burger spot, and he calls up like, "Can I get a pizza?"
That's
Mr. Krabs is so cheap. He's like, "We're gonna make a pizza," so he has SpongeBob come up with a pizza, and him and Squidward have to deliver it to, I don't know, wherever he lives. And on the way, how do they get stranded? What happens?
Storm. Oh yeah.
Car ran out of gas.
And then after
and backed it up. It was in reverse the whole time until it ran out of gas.
back it up.
Guess you got delivered on foot.
Yep.
And then when they got there, he's like, "Hey, where's my drink?"
That was so annoying. That annoyed me so much. They went through so much to deliver this guy a pizza that they had to specially make for him, and he has the nerve to not want it just because they didn't get a drink, which he didn't even specify he wanted on the phone.
Yeah.
The disrespect. I can't. Still makes me mad.
But the guy's house ended up being right next to the Chris's house, so he didn't have to do all that.
That's the point of the show, I guess.
Just remember when he got on that rock in trouble with the rock.
Oh yeah.
How do you rev a rock? He was like revving it.
Yeah, they took the rock to his house.
Oh, another one of my favorite episodes is I can't remember, but the beginning made me laugh so hard this one time. I think it was one of the older ones. And the beginning of the episode, simple. Plankton was dressed up as a Krabby Patty, right? And he's trying to fool SpongeBob. He was a Krabby Patty, I think, with like those glasses and the mustache on, those guys. You remember what episode I'm talking about? And then he's trying to like coerce SpongeBob, and then SpongeBob starts telling a story, and immediately he was like, "No, I can't listen to this," or something like that. It was so fun. So you remember that?
Yeah, that was the fun episode.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yes.
I don't know.
Well, the episode where they were selling chocolate door to door.
Oh yeah, that classic.
They kept, but they weren't selling them, so they kept telling people lies, like it makes your hair grow or it keeps you young, and stuff like that.
Oh, and the guy telling his sob story.
Oh yeah, the guy born with glass bones and paper skin.
Every morning, I can't quote it. Tell me you quote it.
No, I don't know. It's like every morning I break my arms and every night I break my legs. At night I lie awake in agony until my heart attacks put me to sleep. That was too much. Just to trick.
Gave him his money. They wanted their money.
Buying more stuff.
You remember Squeaky Boots?
Yeah, the Squeaky Boots episode.
How did he get those boots?
I think. What did he do? He gave Pearl, right?
Somebody had some boots on. Yeah.
He gave it to Pearl because Pearl wanted the slippers for her birthday, but he gave her those boots instead, and she didn't want them, so he gave her the SpongeBob.
Okay. I just remember him. He was in the back, and he had the boots on. They were like annoying everybody, and they got real. They were squeaking. He started taking He was like, "Can I take your order?" with the boots.
No, Race. There's one episode that I know you like. It was the one where it was snowing, and they were having a snowball fight, and SpongeBob starts throwing the snowballs, and Patrick opens his mouth, and from the side, and the snowballs are going in his mouth. I remember you were over at our house like a couple years ago, and you were dying at that part.
Yeah, that's genius, man. People, their imagination is just out of this world. It's like some Tom and Jerry type animation. Oh, you know what episode we didn't talk about? That was really good. The one where they went to Glove World, and remember they
Rock Bottom.
Yup.
I love that episode.
That was a good one.
I don't understand your accent.
Yeah.
I love that one. SpongeBob and Patrick tried to go to Glove World and they get on a bus, but what happens? They missed the. I can't remember how they got to Rock Bottom.
You don't need to be discussing what the episode's about.
What was the episode? How did they get to Rock Bottom? I can't remember.
They're coming back from Glen World at the beginning of the episode.
Oh yes.
The bus takes a wrong turn or something, right?
No, they missed their stop or something. And Patrick's like, where's leaving Bikini Bottom? And it's like, yeah, you are now in leaving Bikini Bottom. And then they're down there and then they get stranded. And then Patrick abandons him down there by himself with all these creepy fish. And that episode used to creep me out.
I love that episode.
For dumb reasons.
And the part with the vending machine.
Oh, that's so good.
That's
so good. Like, he gets this candy bar, and as soon as he goes, the vending machine is on the opposite side of the bus stop. So, like, he went over to the candy bar machine to get a candy bar, and he goes to grab it, and the bus pulls up, and he looks back, and it's gone, and then he reaches for it, and it just pulls up. He looks back again, and then he starts touching the candy bar, and you hear the engine revving in the bus, like his hand reaches in. And so he tries to grab it, and the bus takes off.
Yeah, and then he runs away from the candy bar, and the bus takes off, and then a fish runs by and grabs his candy bar.
That's just kicking him while he's down.
Yeah.
Upsetting.
Another thing that makes a show funny are the lines that stick in your brain and you end up quoting them a lot. Like from the movie, and I relate to the part where the king takes his crown off or the paper bag off his head, and everyone says,
"Bald." Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't quote this one often, but the he was number one. That one, I don't quote that one often, but it's one that I think of.
Who do you think had like the most iconic lines that you remember? Because it's like, I don't remember a lot of SpongeBob quotes. Like, I remember a lot of Patrick and Mr. Krabs for some reason, but SpongeBob, there's certain things, but like the majority of it for me is Patrick and Krabs. Remember when Patrick said, "Is mayonnaise an instrument?"
Yeah. that's one of the greatest episodes too. What else? I feel like we quoted a lot.
Like, I got a lot of Patrick ones. Like, remember when Patrick was working at the Krusty Krab and they kept calling, like, "Is this the Krusty Krab?" And like, "No, this is Patrick."
Yeah. So actually it's the lipstick line.
Number 5. Yeah, but people. Oh,
yeah,
the one. Oh, I thought of something funnier than 24.
Yeah. No, I forgot. Sorry, I don't speak Italian.
Man, SpongeBob, that was like, he was so upset with Patrick, man. That was like when you thought they were going to break their friendship up, when you had to remove that star. That was another one, man, where he had this go scrape. Mrs. Puff was like scraping the star off the board, and he's wailing and crying.
I don't know who had iconic lines. They all, I don't know, but you're right. The main one I'm thinking of is definitely Mr. Krabs and Patrick. Those are the main two. I know SpongeBob says stuff, but it's like, I just quote things in my day-to-day life. I can't think of any like on the spot right now. I don't know. But there's plenty of memes about it.
Yeah,
what's the one from the movie? All bubble blowing babies
will be beaten senseless by every able-bodied patron in the bar. You were a little late there.
Do you know what a goober is? Do you know what a goober is?
Oh yeah. Oh, that was okay. Remember when I said because there's stuff that you don't get when you're a kid, and it was funny anyway, but you get it now. The movie. Well, I was a kid, but the movie, and he comes to work because he was hurt from the. Okay, wait. I gotta start from the beginning of the movie where he's like, "I'm making a complete butt of myself," and he's repeating everything in the microphone. Everything that Mr. Krabs was whispering to him, he repeated in the microphone. It was so funny, and because he thought he was, what was it? What was he? I can't remember what it wasn't. Employee of the month. That was an episode.
Manager.
What was it? Manager. Yes.
Yeah.
And so he's upset. So him and Patrick go to an ice cream bar, but it's really just a bar. And he comes back to work the next day in the movie, and he's drunk.
No, he's hung.
He's
Yeah,
on.
he's
Hungover.
yeah, hungover, not drunk, hungover. And the iconic line, where he's like, Tubbo.
What? What are
What's the
you?
iconic line?
I don't know. What are you trying to?
I am 100% man.
Oh, and this man has got
Got
some.
something to say to you.
So considering you. He was so drunk, man. He was loopy. Well, not drunk, hungover.
So, as adults, do you still watch it? I mean, like making a conscious choice to sit down and specifically choose to watch SpongeBob.
It's like the best time to wear a striped sweater. It's all the time. All the time, man. Like SpongeBob, like it really is. It can be any kind of day, any kind of mood. You always feel better. I was gonna say it's like to the point where I follow SpongeBob and Patrick on Instagram. It's like it'll add some comedy to your day, man. It just brings back memories because they'll post stuff from old episodes and different quotes and things. You're like, man, wow, that really hit home. Like you'll remember it. It's really good.
Well, opinions will vary, of course, but as SpongeBob SquarePants is enjoyed by many across generations, in my opinion, SpongeBob SquarePants is definitely a pop culture icon.
Oh, they also got the best soundtrack, iconic. That's the sound effects, the soundtrack, the quotes, everything about it is just, it's like literally iconic. Like people throw that word around, but SpongeBob is literally iconic.
And all the songs he sings in the episodes, all of his songs, especially "Sweet Victory." I think that one is the one. That one is the one that gets it the most.
But what about that episode where he was partying with the jellyfish? Whose ringtone is that?
Oh yeah, that's mine.
No, I thought it was racist too.
No, his was Electric Zoo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's Mr. Krabs.
Yeah,
right.
the song that goes beat. What is it? No, I can't do it.
Yeah, like I didn't even think about that. Like even now, my ringtone is a SpongeBob song. Like that's how serious it is.
Well, a big thank you to my guests on this episode. I love you all. So, what are some of your favorite lines, characters, episodes? I would love to know. Leave a comment or your thoughts on any of our social platforms. If you enjoyed this episode and agree it was a sweet victory, then please do us a favor and share it so more people can discover that we exist. But if you think this podcast is the biggest loser on the beach, well, I guess share that on social media with the link to sonicembassy.com/PCI and send it to your third best friend. And if you have an idea of a noun, that's person, place, thing, experience, that you loved growing up and you think would make for a great pop culture icon episode, then let us know. Or if you would like to be a guest on a future episode because you're a super fan of something and you want to come on and geek out and reminisce with us, then again, reach out to us anywhere. And it's a good idea to go ahead and follow us so you can know what kind of guests we're looking for future episodes, what noun we're going to be covering next, and you might want to join in with us. The website is sonicembassy.com/PCI, and an easy list of all links is available at bio.link/sonicembassy, and Facebook, IG, Twitter, and YouTube. And did you know that we've got some pretty cool uncut bonus conversations available on Patreon too? It's patreon.com/sonicembassy. All right, thank you so much for listening. Until next time, take a chill pill, and we'll see you on the next chapter.
音速使馆
Embajada de Sonic.
Sonic Embassy.